There we go. There we go. Now there's attempt number 2. Hopefully this time it works now. Don't know what happened. It's just something went wrong. Yep. Now just time to adjust the camera now. And yep, that's good. There we go. Right. Don't know what happened. There was some streaming problems, but yeah. Anyways, now what was that? Oh yeah. Yeah, I say just be good now. Just time to try and enjoy Hellboy's head. First, there's his head. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, it's a bit more bigger there. There we go. There we go. Over here. A bit more ovally. Yeah, there's a bit more. It definitely needs some more ovals here. There's some more ovals here. There we go. So yeah, over here. Boom. Yeah, well, here's the artwork. It's circles. Cool. There we go. Just also like this. Now just yeah, I think I might try and redraw it. Don't really like how it's going so far. Don't like how it's going so far. So now I'm trying to draw a little. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, so like that. There's some shadows over here. So over here, there we go. Yeah, over here. Yeah. I'm gonna try and put some. Let's see. Over here, just gotta do something like that. Something like that. Yeah, definitely there. Yes, yeah, I'm just gonna have to. Definitely just gonna have to screw hammer the head like this. So yeah. I guess it. I can do better. I can do better. So attempt. Probably gonna break the paper, but oh well. Cool. Cool. So we go. Uh-huh. There's a little. Yes. Up here. Up, up, up. There we go. Up, up. There we go. Now the eyes what really screws me over. ribbons up here. Yeah, so like that, yeah. So like that, yeah, that's the best. Yeah, I'll work with it. So now, where's my wood? Up here. Up here. So now I'm just going to do this. So this, the other frame is like this. Yeah, like this. Remove a little excesso. A little excesso. Excesso. Yeah. Down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's definitely more bigger than that. Yeah, so like, yeah, about like that. Yeah, it's about like that. It's definitely like that. So yeah, just going to do some. Yeah, just going to do the other panel. This is like actual first attempt at paneling, because I would just do like a big like square and then just divide them up. But as you saw in regular comics, they usually just put the panels like separately. So which is what I'm attempting to do. So yeah. And the last one, which is going to have a figure that's going to screw me over, that's going to be over. Like about here. Oh, jeez. Now focus on the thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. Down here. There we go. And just. And right here. There we go. Yeah, that works out, right? Yeah, that works about right. One of them's a bit off, one of them's a bit odd. It's a bit odd. There we go. I'll just erase the first roof. And there we go. There we go. And let's do something real quick. Do something real quick. Hold up. There you go. Some back in. Do something different. Oh well. Oh, yep. Just gonna. Okay, now the school definitely did bet on like my second term. Let's see if I can do well on my third attempt as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, and after this, I'm gonna try and join some panels from Tales of the Crypt. Yeah, that one. Tales of the Crypt. So yeah, just time to figure out how to draw human skull just by looking at Hellboy. So yeah, just gonna draw some stuff here. So yeah, just gonna. So about here, yeah, here seems like a good starting point. Just want to draw first start with the teeth because that will definitely help me with a little starting point with that will definitely help me with a little starting point with where to first start. So yeah, just believe me, these are meant to be teeth. Up here, then up here, it's going to get more jagged. More jagged. Jagged up here, yep, up there. Then get a little space here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yep, yeah, about that. Now, time to judge school itself. So yes, you have a little. Oh, I just remembered. Forgot Hellboy's tail. So just. And here we go. Up here. Yep, there we go. Up here. Here, then try and draw their swords also. I have to do the ice bit. Cool. Yeah, that's better. Hey, it looks like a human eye. Human eye socket. Hey, actually, let me try some. Let me try and fix the setup real quick. So first, go back here. Then I take all these. Oh, move them over here, like so. And now, yeah, I think this looks better. Yeah, I think this definitely looks a little better. So you can actually see me try and draw. And just use my little laptop. Back here. Yeah, you can sort of see the frame I'm trying to draw. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, this looks like a better setting. There we go. There we go. Now turn to draw the skull itself. So right here. So and a little bit of center to it. There we go. And that. Time to add a little shadow from her escaping more. Maybe a little bit more. So this is the background of the skull itself. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like that. Now down to jaw. It's jaw that was broken off. So if we add it right about here. This appears to be like just a regular jaw. How about move it a bit more downwards, to really signify that it was punched off. Or maybe I got just okay, yeah. Yeah, about here. Yeah, about here works. So. Cool. There we go. It's better job. Just won't waste that later. So now we got that about a little shadow here. Yeah, so like that. Yeah, so like that. Now just time to add the teeth. So let me try and make it a little bit more thinner since it's a bone. There we go. There we go. Yep. I'll go back to my other school. Yeah, I still prefer the other one, but this one's still not. This one's still not a bad attempt. That kind of looks like a little creepypasta monster from the camera. I'm just trying to finish that pencil. I'm just going to do this. Because it's the long boy, so that is. Shadows here. And this random rib bone. Yeah, maybe add a little bit more streaks to it. There we go. Time to draw this little shape. Little line shadow here. Line of shadow here. There we go. Here. And now just. There's some little bones up here. Go. Now just. There we go. Yeah, about like that. Now don't add the little background ribs. The background ribs. Include about. the foreground bone up here. Background bone. And yeah, I guess I'll just work with this and now just add the details. So you know, right here, then a little flick over here. Little flick over here. There we go. Now, maybe get this bone a little bit longer. This bone may a little bit longer. Out. There we go. And there's a little bone over here. Oh, there. Yeah, which is either correct. A little bit more small. There we go. There. Oh, nice. The view is nice. Now there's a second view in the chat. Hello. Hello, second view. Today you see me bastardizing some Hellboy panels. So yeah, now. What else was going? Oh yeah, some more flicks. Yeah, a little bit of lines. A bit more flicks. A bit more skin flicks up here. Some more skin flakes. There it goes. Oh, skin flakes. Skin flakes like ass and how about some more like ass? I mean, like flakes up from ass or like bones. I guess yeah, polarized bones and some other stuff. Yeah, stuff like that. Okay. Now the worst part of every artist, the hands. So yeah. So yeah, now just try to join like even though I'm using his like right fist, drawing his right fist of doom. Still ain't gonna be as easy. So yeah. Yep. Oh, but yeah, it's definitely a bit more bigger. A bit more bigger up here. Then we move here. Then we move this little line. Go. Now just trying to put this here, up here, down here. There we go. And we use this little circle thingy from this little, not circle. No, it's a circle, but we have to draw it like an oval. Now, how do I do that? So like here, here to here. Oh, yeah, we go. Yeah, now I add the saddle. A bit of saddle. There's stuff now. I add the more saddle over here. There we go. To try and put perspective. Perspective. Now, how do I? Okay, so we have the circle. It goes like, well, not circle. The oval goes like this. Down here, and this. And this key, and now just put this here, try this. Whoop. Go. Now just trying to see if I can up here. Now try. Mm-hmm. I feel much better. Ooh, bad definitely just work in perspective. I'll see what I can do later once I draw all those fingers. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I yet. And I'll just put this here. Now I'm trying to draw the. Oh, yep. There we go. And the extra finger. Extra finger. Okay, so let me make the thumb a bit less big. Let me help make well, a little something part to make this up here. Up here. There we go. Down here. There we go. Yep. Yeah, so like that, yeah. Now there's a third hand. There's a little shadow over here for the third hand. No, definitely screwed up that hand. Now just now from the thing itself. And I'm just gonna have to find a way to. There we go. Now this one just. There we go. That's definitely the easier, like little, like the built-in knuckle base Hellboy has. So there we go. There we go. Now to Skull Part 2. Skull Part 2. So forget what's going. So just Skull Part 2. That's his first time to add the shadows here. It's just to preemptively add some shadows. This definitely did not happen when they drew it, but oh well. Definitely do this, now do this, now this. Now it signifies I have to do flip. Now flip. Oof. Yeah, never going to have to start square one for the teeth. Still one for the teeth. So now there go teeth over here. Teeth down there. Some extra teeth on the extra teeth that did not end up falling out. And yeah, I say that's the best I could do with the space I gave myself. There we go. Yeah, because I say this is probably the best I could have done to given the space I just drew myself. So yeah, I'm just trying to draw this little thing. There we go. And now definitely add some shadows galore. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely meant to be a skull. Now time to add some extra bones over here. So actually, foreground bone first. Yeah, foreground bone first. Good idea. So up here. And a little Pete. Now. There we go. Now, grab one more little bone up here on the surface. Now, time to do some stuff like this. Yeah, more S, more wobble. Some little winds in the background to signify action. There we go. Yeah, time for the closed pot. Close the pot up here and do some. Time to do some extra stuff. So out here, there's a little thing. Yeah, which although I'm not too good with trying to hands, I would still, practice makes perfect, Here, maybe make it a bit bigger up here, like this, yep. And you're supposed to go internally, so instead of going. There we go. Now trying to do this. Oh. There we go. Now time to erase some extra lines up here. To remove the atom. Go. So yeah, now just yeah, that works. So now time to add. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Go. Add a little bit of stuff. Yeah, that will be the limit. That would be the little bulb thing he has in his fist. Yeah, like that. Oh. Then there's this part that has me go up. Go. There we go. Now just trying to guys. Now this part I added for shadows. Yeah, believe me, yeah. Believe it or not, this meant to be like his hand closing, but it's meant to be his hand closing on the skull, but still trying to improve some stuff. So yeah. Little boomerang thing. Boomerang. Shadows on the edge. There we go. Oh, now trying to do some extra stuff like this. Up here. But here. Oh. That's different skull fragments. So. Yeah, that's the one. That is. Yeah, like a little tooth falling out. canine hands. I don't know, so what else? Oh. The thing is meant to be like some random. These are just meant to be random school fragments over here. And now just random circles. Yeah, just like that. Now, damn, for the last part, which I always screw up, and that's going to be this. Thing. Yeah, this angel later. This is the part I always screw up in. Up here, there we go. Down here. Now, what was I going to do? Yeah. I definitely make this frame too big, power. Alright, I definitely screwed up the house. So that's a good omen. Yeah. I'm just going to do this. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be more a headshot to the angel lady. Headshot and body shot. So, yeah. I'll work around with what I got. So, yeah. Here. So, up here. So, no. Yeah, yes, Tristan, because this is like for all you don't know, like this panel is basically about like after Hellboy like first meets Rasputin, and then he decides to he just punches him and just kills him. So now I'm just trying to find like that. This is meant to be above the other hands. And it's meant to be more smooth, like here. Yep. Now just give him a little back scratcher. There we go. Back scratcher. Back scratcher. There we go. Yeah, definitely the best I can do. Somebody like giving his arms crossed. Oh, now his body is here. About like here. Yep. And now I'm just go. And just a little skull nose, just a little skeleton nose, because sometimes it looks like the sounds make it look like MC don't got one. You don't got one, so then now there's a little. Yeah, I think I'll skip out the lips on this one. This, and I'm just gonna go skip out the lips. I guess that is the best I can do. Best I can do with that little angel pose. Yeah, there we go. Let's put our soldiers. There we go. There we go. And some stuff, like. There we go. Yeah, like that. Little spikes on that one. Meant to be. This meant to be the beat. Like little dust things. Yes. Yeah, that's not meant to be. This is meant to be also rocks. There we go. There you go. About like that. That doing. There we go. And just one more thing. Maybe one piece level, and then there we go. Yeah, about like that. Yeah, I'd say this is like yeah. Although they're not the best, like this definitely my best. So yeah, this definitely my third attempt of trying to do this panel. It's yeah, I'd say yeah, it could be better, but yeah, it's definitely like yeah, definitely I can see like some improvements on like some of this the other ones, especially like on Angel. Like although it ain't like the best, like this Angel definitely looking the best. So yeah, like I would draw like a full time, but I think I'll try out like another comic which I picked up, which was Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, this one now. I'm down to flip out which panels seem the best to draw for because it's like it is like from what I can see like because the cool thing about this comic I have is that it's sometimes shows like ads from like about like when it was like finished, like when it was literally just like released. Like look at this, look at all these like cool little like retro ads they like kept in for the what I'm going to assume is like the original like release of it. And, like I generally don't know if that little like if the little this like little thing does work, but I'm going to assume it probably doesn't because it is old and like it's it is definitely like a bit more like expensive at this moment. Yeah, now just trying to find out what the other place to cool. Yeah, that's another cool little thing. What other things there? Because I also do want to draw like horror comics and stuff like in the future. So let's see. Ooh. Yeah, about this guy. Yeah, this little panel. This little panel. Here, up here. Yep. Yep, now this one. There we go. General art. So it won't move a lot. So it won't move a lot. So now. Down to Signify. Down to add number 1. First. Go. Added the first off screen. So now time to find out how to draw the little panels. So, yeah, I'll work with this one. Feel to it. So I'll try and draw like some of the panels. Like I draw some of the panels. So yeah, first panel is definitely some yeah, because this is like more like akin to like this has like more emphasis on the writing itself than like mainly the arts, but it's kind of it may not be as easy, but it's still more focused on like the writing itself. So yeah, let me just get this over here. So because like it is a much bigger book than the Hellboy one. Here, yeah, because it's like more like a magazine size. Because like fun fact, like I believe this plus like some other like horror comics, like back when comics like, started like getting more popular, like among like there was obviously a great scale like among which kind of like a name one like a child thing that was entertaining children that was like either A like meant for everybody or B like entertaining children that was basically like a safe like a that basically had like no like a the only fault of it who's had it was like the parents because like the parents and like obviously there was a more panic round which obviously this so yeah there was obviously the comic code authority and there was like certain things you couldn't show like in an actual comic so what they did was that they basically made the pages larger so that instead of it being classified as a comic, it would be classified as like a little magazine, so they can do like whatever they want. Because there's different like there are other rules when it comes to magazines. So like it may have like basically be the format of a comic, but like it got like a different like but that versus magazines like they get different rules. So yeah they decided to like do that. I know some other comics did that. Like there was this one I saw called Creepy. I believe that one also did it, but I believe it was that it was either that comic or this one, but yeah, so I wanted to do so now. Just trying to draw here. This one is a bit more bigger. So let's alter shape because I'm trying to get about this size. Yeah, about the A size up here. Yeah. Up here now, I'm trying to do some more stuff. Up here, then down here, then up. Here. Yep, there we go. There we go. Now time to draw. Actually, let me just try and finish the top the top three first, then I'll draw the rest. So yeah. So put my laptop up here, so move on. Go. Now we go down here. So yeah. So definitely spacing could use work. Oh well, this is my first time trying to draw this panel, so yeah, let's do this. So let's do the first thing first. There's a dead guy over down here. And yeah, so how about I start with here, like oof, yeah. Yep. Up here, there we go. There we go. Now just there's a little bit of regular setup for his tuxedo, and then down here for his regular suit. Oh, definitely that made this too big. Eh, maybe I just and maybe just erase this. Just, yeah, like that. Yeah, about like that. And it's time to add some detail. Yes, so meant to be little wrinkles. And then up here, one Mississippi, two Mississippi, three Mississippi, four Mississippi, and then Mississippi. Let me redo this something because that. Mississippi. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely wasn't a bit screwy. Excellent. Yeah, let me make it a bit shorter. Yeah, so right here. Now down to the human himself, which is about here. Our main guy, which I haven't reread this comic a bit, but if I remember correctly, this basically like some Doctor Moreau style like surgery where like some guy was getting like old and he hated that, so he asked some random doctor. It turns out that doctor infused him with like because like some friend also went to that doctor and he looked way better. But unfortunately, he was like feeling sick or something, but like he was going deaf or yeah, I believe he was going deaf, and some friend who was like he was like going blind, so he was going blind and he met this doctor, which basically infused him with like some cheetah stuff, like some weird cheetah with some cheetah eyes, and basically he will just basically his friend could see now. So yeah, with him going like deaf and stuff, he was like an actor or something. Yeah, he obviously he was obviously desperate and wanted to keep his like acting gigs. And unfortunately, like the turns out his friend's going to experience side effects long enough to experience side effects long enough to warn his friend because turns out there was basically some weird like genetic thing where like if he well, basically, he started to turn into a monster. Well, his friend turned into a cheetah, and he started to turn into a bat. A bat, because he was going deaf, and since bats they got excellent hearing. So up here, down here, here now, I'm trying to draw some other stuff. Yeah, the hands they were off screen except the thumb, which was up here. I don't know. Yeah, basically that's thumb. Yeah. Then it's a more webbed thing. I guess trying to signify that thing is whipped, and then we go. Go. I forgot the dude's legs. The dude's legs. I just realized. Legs. I just. Oof. Yeah, maybe I'll do those later. I'll do those later. Oh, move my computer a bit. Up here, there we go. Yeah, definitely. Let me just probably sketch out the head first before I add the shadows. So yeah, his head goes, his neck up here. So, about like that, yeah. There we go. Yeah, they're meant to be his ears. His face, yeah, definitely. Not the best. As you can see, humans is really what I really struggle with. And honestly, like that being said, like I'm getting kind of hungry, and maybe take a little break for a bit. So yeah, I guess that will be the stream all. And okay, good. Bye bye now.